The Last House on the Block, Chapter 4. A Searching and Fearless Moral Inventory. Step 4. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. By the time I hit step 4, I wasn't sitting back waiting for something to change. I was launching into vigorous action. The end of step 3 had set the stage. Next, we launched into a course of vigorous action. I had no idea how vigorous it would be until I started digging into it, my inventory. Taking inventory wasn't a passive exercise. It was the hard work of facing my truths head on, confronting the anger, fear, and shame that had shaped so much of my life. I had to get real, to write down the mistakes, the resentments, the selfishness. It wasn't easy, and it certainly wasn't pretty. But there was no room for half-heartedness here. If I wanted to change, I couldn't just skim the surface. I had to dive in. This was vigorous action. Honest, thorough, uncomfortable, and relentless. The real work. It wasn't just a list. It was action. Every time I wrote down a name or a situation, I was forced to reckon with my part in it. It wasn't about blaming others or making excuses. I had to see where I had fallen short, where I had hurt others, and where my own fears and defects had kept me stuck. And the more I wrote, the more I realized just how deep those patterns went. But instead of running from it, I kept writing. Step 4 forced me to stop avoiding the uncomfortable parts of myself. Vigorous doesn't mean easy. The thing about vigorous action is that it's exhausting, but it's also necessary. I couldn't jump straight to the feeling of peace or freedom without doing the hard work first. I had to push through the discomfort and the resistance. Step 4 wasn't just about writing down my flaws. It was about facing them. It was about doing the work to create change, no matter how difficult it felt. And I knew I couldn't skip ahead, because I had learned that the steps were in order for a reason. I couldn't jump from step 1 to step 12. I had to do the hard work of step 4 before I could move forward. Subscribe, listen to the rest of my story. It's on my channel, in my playlist, The Last House on the Block. See you there.